guys, today I'll be reading to you for the next 5 minutes. The book I will be reading today is True, Sort of, by Catherine Hannigan. Chapter 1. Delly Pattison was tiny. Her hair curled tight to her head, like a copper halo. Her voice was raspy, as if a load of gravel lined her throat. And Delly Pattison, he was trouble. Little trouble on the way to big trouble, and getting closer to it every day. Delly's trouble wasn't mean. It always started with her thinking something would be fun and good. It always ended with somebody yelling, "Delaware Pattison, to your room," or "Welcome to detention, Miss Pattison," again. And there Delly'd be, wondering how something that seemed so right could go so wrong. Truth is, trouble didn't find Delly till she was 6 years old. That was the summer that the Pattisons went to the county fair. Clarice Pattison said to Boomer, "Let's take the kids. They can look at the cows and go on a couple of rides." "Sounds good," Boomer agreed. So they piled all those children, Dallas, the oldest, the Tallahassee, Montana, Galveston, Delaware, and R.B., the baby, into the van and headed out. There were 8 Pattisons in the parking lot. Boomer checked again when they all entered the country pavilion. It wasn't till they got the cattle corral that Clarice realized somebody gone missing. She counted heads, and then she shouted, "Delly!" There was no reply. The Pattisons scattered, searching under tractors and behind hay bales for her. By then, though, Delly had been 10 minutes of solitude in the poultry pavilion. Clayton Fitch saw it first, chickens of every sort, strutting out the front door of the building like they were going on vacation. "The chickens are loose," he squeaked. Then he ran in circles, squealing, "Great God Almighty, the chickens are loose." Officer Vernera Tibbets was at the main gate, making sure nobody got in for free. She came tearing over, hollering, "Clayton, quick, squawking at those chickens." She charged into the pavilion, searching for the cause of the chaos. Halfway down the line of cages, she found it. There was Delly Pattison, standing on a crate. She had her own hand in a coop, pushing a chicken's backside. "Go on now, you're free," she rasped as it flapped to the floor. Officer Tibbets ran at her. She picked Delly up and held her so close they could smell each other. "It is bad to let the chickens out of their cages. Bad, bad, bad," she roared. Then she braced herself for the bawling that was sure to follow. But this is what Delly did instead. She smiled. The ends of her mouth went up, almost to her eyeballs. "You're funny," she giggled. At first, Vernera was so surprised she just stared. Then she growled. And that's how Clary found them, one growling and the other grinning. "Take this child home," said Officer Tibbets told her. So she did. It took 10 people 2 hours to get those chickens back in their cages. When they were done, Delly was in number 1 on Vernera Tibbets' list of the worst children in River Bluffs. Chapter 2. The trouble went on from there. When she was 7, Delly grabbed a pan of brownies off Mabel Silcock's back porch. "Where did these come from?" Clarice asked, when she found them half-eaten in Delly's room. "Mrs. Silcox left me a present," Delly told her. Her smile was so big it squeezed her eyes shut. "What's a present?" Clarice asked. It's a present that's a surprise. It's the best kind, Deli explained. Mabel Silcox had another word for it. I'd been robbed, she hollered. Clarice brought Deli in for questioning. You still want to call those brownies a present? A surpresent, Ma, she corrected her. To your room, Clarice commanded. But, she argued, no. So she did. Sometimes Ma is a mystery, she told the empty brownie pan. When she was 8, Deli decided it was too fine a day outside to spend inside and at school. A holiday, she declared it. Before she took off, though, she wrote a note that read, Please excuse Deli, she'll be back tomorrow. She signed it,